What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Cherie. Today I am making DIY fabric labels for my sewing projects. This is my first time making them, so we're going to see how it turns out. But I have some iron-on transfer paper here. I have some scrap light cotton fabric and also some interfacing to attach to that to make it more stable. As an alternative to the iron-on transfer paper, I also have some ribbon, so we'll see how that works out. And then I'm using a makeup pouch that I've sewed previously just for size reference to see how big I may want my label. So let's make it. So this is an average size of a pouch that I would make. I want my fabric label to be noticeable, but not a nuisance. So I'm thinking about an inch would be big enough, and maybe coming out a half an inch, not even a half an inch, but in this space here is what I'm thinking for the size of my fabric labels. Let's go with that. As long as it stays within this 1 inch square, I think we can work it out. I'm using Canva to do the design, and I chose the flyer template. I scrolled through to find a picture of my logo, and I'm going to crop it because the bottom of my logo says art, stitch, adorn, and body. However, I'm making fabric labels that are probably only going to go on the stitch products, so I don't need it to say all of the categories on this fabric label. So I cropped that part out. And here you just see me arranging it within a box because these are going to be folded over when they're attached to whatever sewn projects I make. I've got my name lined up how I want it, and I am now duplicating the labels so I have a full page of them. I did not measure anything, so I'm not sure of the spacing as of yet, but we'll see what happens. I saved this as a PDF file, and now they are ready to print. Okay, the videos I watched said I would need to mirror print, but this says do not mirror print, so let's try it and see. Okay. All right, here's how the iron-on labels are looking so far on the transfer paper. So I am going to cut vertical strips of the labels so that way I can just iron it onto the ribbon or iron it onto my scrap of fabric. So let's get these cut. I'm happy with how they turned out, but I think the next time that I make them, I'm going to leave some more space in between so that when I fold it, I have a little more leeway when I'm putting it in between some fabric to sew on, because if I want my whole name to show like that, I didn't leave myself much much seam allowance to sew and catch it in there. It's doable like this, but I would like to have some more space in between. So the next one that I print out, I'm going to leave more space in between each tag. And let me go ahead and cut out the ones on fabric just to see. The fabric turned out to be cool as well. However, I'm going to continue making these with ribbon because the sides of the ribbon are already finished and they're not going to fray as the fabric might, or I could, I guess, burn the sides of the fabric, but we're not going to do all that. I'm just going to use the ribbon instead. And I'm also going to get rid of the lines around my name. It'll just be a cleaner look all around for the labels. So, and again, allow me leeway when I'm sewing to move things around a little bit. Thank you for watching my first attempt at these fabric labels. If you have any pointers, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.